Yo, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the StepBrothers podcast, episode 179. 179.
You might be right.
No, I'm right. For shit show.
Okay.
I sound good. I sound as good as I look.
So tired.
Yeah.
All right, you are wrong. It's 178, bro.
178. Okay.
You're off by one.
I was off.
You'll be right next week.
Yeah. I was wrong last night too, because the bartender was like, they couldn't find the game, but they were showing Golden State games on ESPN. So I was like, it's gonna be on ESPN, like 206.
No, it's TNT.
Now it's switched to TNT now, but it was definitely ESPN game one for sure, for shit sure.
It depends on the day it's on.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Get your shit together.
Except for the finals. Finals are always
TNT.
on ABC.
Oh, ABC, right. American
They own the
Broadcast
finals.
Channels. It's your host with the most, Chris Minor. Is that what ABC stands for? American Broadcast Channels?
Probably something similar to that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
You've been wrong before.
I have. Twice. It's your host with the most, Chris Minor, a.k.a. Dino Spumoni, extra cheese and pepperoni, a.k.a. fuck.
Ha.
Talk to me nice.
I haven't added that button on purpose.
Talk to me nice, a.k.a. Dino Spumoni. Fuck. I fucked all my shit up. You fucked me up. Get the goddamn button in here,
No.
man.
Do the chime.
Talk to me nice.
There you go. Give you a little
A.k.a. Young
sparkle.
Chris Kringle, you know what I'm saying? The gift that keeps on giving. What's good, Dalton?
Dad here.
Dad.
Chris has the Croc boots on, just so everybody knows they're on.
I was really lazy today. I didn't want
He
to.
was the first man on the moon, apparently,
Yeah.
with these boots. But we out here
Yes, sir.
on this.
And I'm wearing this sweater. I was supposed to get to Katie, but I kept it for myself.
Oh man,
She can watch it.
she can.
Yeah.
But
First time wearing it.
it's a very muggy Saturday.
Yes.
Really humid outside. Sticky.
Extremely.
Yeah. But other than that, nice chill day so far.
If I had the chance, I would eat Mulatto's ass.
That is a interesting start to this.
I just seen
This is the avenue we're going down.
a post on Twitter, and I'm just like, good googly moogly.
So this is how the episode is going to start. We're going to put our top 10 asses we would eat. I'm just joking because my wife would kill me.
No, she would definitely, yeah.
She would probably jump out of my phone right now. She would feel that we're talking about some foul shit.
No, she would change the locks on your
I
ass.
guarantee when she listens to this episode at the beginning, she's going to be like, don't you dare.
Dalton.
We didn't go through with it.
No.
Chris just got to one and we stopped.
Oh, I could keep going.
How about you give me your top 10 list? I won't give you anything.
Oh, man. Okay, my top 10 list
So
of
this
women's
is-
ass I'd eat.
This is a wild start.
Because
This
first of all,
episode is not safe for children.
I've never ate ass before. I want that to go on.
So
the
these are the
record.
women you would start for.
Well, everybody on Twitter be like, "Oh, if you eat pussy right, you
Hold on, but these are the women you would start doing that for. You'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
I would
Yeah.
jump, I would cross that bridge,
Yeah.
and
Like
eat the
I
whole
would do
plate.
it on purpose
eat the whole plate. Okay,
because, like I said, women on Twitter was like, "You're not eating pussy right if you don't eat a little ass."
Okay.
Too. So I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm like eating pussy just like ninth,
So
10th
basically-
grade or some shit like
so
that.
technically you're eating pussy wrong there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I am.
So here it is, Chris's top 10 asses he would eat.
Let's just do my
This is reeling them in. I'm
right.
guaranteed
Let's just do like top 10. Like,
Is it in
everything
a
right
specific order?
No,
Or-
no.
Yeah, we can do a top 10 day of random
we'll
shit.
just
I
do
love it.
Top 10 day random because it's a slow news week, y'all. All right, it's slow. I ain't got nothing to talk about.
At least for good news. I don't want to go into bad news, honestly.
Yeah. Top 10 asses I would eat. I never really gave it any thought. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
but
shoot for the hip, baby.
now that I'm on the spot, obviously, man, this is obviously, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Beyonce's on that list.
Okay.
Rihanna, Doja Cat.
Doja Cat now or before?
Before.
Okay.
The move video, because it was something in the water. Viola
Yeah.
Davis.
That's a wild card pick. I like
No,
it.
I
You
love
want
it.
you want some mature ass.
Yeah, I want that mature ass. And I want to eat her ass so good her lips curl up like Michelle Obama's. Like I want
Matter of fact, Michelle Obama.
Yeah, dog, hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see who else. Where we at?
That was like 4.
Oh, Margie Robo, what's her name?
Oh, Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Facts. I do. Yeah. Anne Hathaway.
These are very interesting choices.
She's, obviously, come on, Rihanna, that's like top of the list.
You already put Rihanna in there.
Well, she's on there twice then, Dalton. So nice I can do that shit twice.
You got both Rihanna. You got skinny Rihanna, thick Rihanna.
Type shit. I'm trying to, man. Old girl that played Iris on The Flash.
Oh, Candace Patton.
Yeah. Disrespectful. I'll do that. Knock her head off.
J.R. Smith apparently did.
Yeah, apparently. You want the pipe?
We haven't heard about that ever since. Yeah.
That was wild. Feel like, oh shit. Kelly from Destiny's Child.
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
I was like, you just Kelly.
The only Kelly we acknowledge.
And then you said mulatto already.
Is that 10? No, it ain't. Is that 10?
I don't know. Sound like a lot.
It sound like a lot. I mean, like, I'm really thinking, like, who's just got, like, perfect. Shit, I don't know what she look like today, but Aisha from Power Rangers.
Oh, okay, the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
You got Saranda was
there.
there.
Oh, my love. I really just think about the women I, like, think are pretty, and I hope they got good hygiene, because I would eat their ass, apparently.
Oh, wow.
I definitely, I think those women for sure, I think they, they groom themselves, they take care of.
Yeah, one would hope.
Yeah, one would hope.
Probably, though.
Right. I don't know if you saw that story on Twitter about women going to get waxed, and, they got, doo-doo particles in the wax. Like, women aren't cleaning themselves.
Oh, wow.
Good.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Man, we ain't got to go that far. We don't have to. We're not grabbing that deep into the barrel for content.
Right.
I don't think. We got an hour and 30. We'll figure it out by the time we.
And, wow. Okay. That's
okay. Give me another top 10. Let's go. Keep going.
I'll pick that topic. You go next.
I'll pick that top. Well, but you want me to ask you your top 10?
Well, the next one we can participate. I just can't participate in something like that because my answer is Shelby 10 times. So,
brother.
Because you want me to get shot, apparently.
No, I don't want you to get shot. But hey, we need a little friction. We need a little tension.
You want some tension?
Yeah, bring it up here. The shit I'm talking about a little too real, saying shit I'm going through. Yeah, but we can talk it out. We on the couch. We might as well.
Yeah, okay.
Therapy shit.
Like, you don't have to go home, though, with her. I got to sleep next to her. She going to make me hear it. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
While I'm holding my son, I can't move. Yeah.
All right. This isn't a top 10, but I was thinking about this the other day. Not about you, apparently, but about myself. I was trying to think of, like when I got my first kiss.
Okay.
Do you remember when you got your first kiss?
Yes.
How old were you?
Oh man, like 5th grade, I think. Like an actual kiss. Oh, not those like little
right.
I'm talking about like actual kiss, probably like 5th grade.
Do you remember the girl?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Shelby.
We're just fishing for content.
What? Hold on.
Oh, don't.
No, what is? I think it's Candace. I believe. I believe.
No.
Right.
Okay,
no. It was It was a girl in elementary school.
Okay. I guess you haven't seen her since like elementary.
No, we went to high school together and shit.
Okay. Have you seen her recently?
Like on Facebook, she's like married with kids, like as we all are.
Right. Well, not all of us.
No, I'm saying like everybody from high school, pretty much. They're all.
Yeah. I do not remember my first kiss. I think I've had many first kisses.
Yeah.
In my tenure, I lived many lives.
So what does this list contain? Or just ask me if I knew my first kiss?
Yeah, it was just random. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Next list. Something interesting. Top 10 chip brands you like.
Chip brands or just chips?
Chips. Flavors.
I was like, because brands you have very
very limited.
Frito.
Yeah, Cheeto. Yeah, I know. That was stupid. Like flavors like
oh, yeah. Chip. Oh, for sure. We could do this all day.
Right.
Just any chip or hot chips?
Any chip.
Okay.
Any chip.
It's mostly gonna be hot chips.
Right, of course.
For me, but
of course. You're a black Southerner.
Southerner.
It's a hard word to say.
Okay, so chips.
Yes.
Just straight up chips.
Chips.
I don't know if I'm gonna put these in any particular order.
Right. I don't think we should because that's hard. Like,
but just the 10. I will just say my distinguished number one will always be just hot Cheetos, just because it's the OG. Like it's been a staple for so long.
Right.
I've had hot Cheetos since I was a kid.
Do you rank Andy's hot fries higher than the Cheeto hot fries?
Yes.
Okay. I was just seeing if we on the same page.
I used to get the blue bag at the vending machine.
Yeah.
They don't really make them anymore, right?
No, you gotta search for those.
Yeah, you gotta
you gotta search for those.
Yeah. I wouldn't put them on my top 10 though. I don't really like chips like that.
Right, because they're not. Yeah.
They're I don't know. They're like really dry, and then like it's just
if they not seasoned right, like it's
if you get like a bad bag.
Yeah, it's a boring party.
Oh man, I would just say off the rip, hot Cheetos is just because the OG. You have to respect the OG in the game.
Right.
Hot Cheetos popped it off, flaming hot.
Right.
Then I'm just gonna keep it hot Cheetos. The lime ones are phenomenal. I love the lime ones.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the black bag as honorable mention just because.
Oh yeah.
They can fuck your stomach up.
Yeah, the extra hot. Yeah.
They can fuck. They're not even that hot. They just have more flaming hot on it.
Yeah.
But they can fuck your stomach up. So
that's like a different recipe with the chip too.
So them being on there couldn't be just because it gives me some stomach problems.
Right.
But hot Cheetos lime, hot Funyuns
of course
are fucking fire.
Phenomenal.
I don't even like regular Funyuns, but hot Funyuns are great.
They go crazy.
Let me give you a not hot option just to
toss it up.
Cool Ranch Doritos. Who doesn't fuck with Cool Ranch Doritos?
But for some reason, the ones in the snack pack, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get the variety.
Oh, yeah.
Those hit harder than like the gas station.
I can tell you why.
Why?
Because it's in a small bag.
And the season is
just all seasoned.
Right.
Instead of the big bag where you get all the season at the bottom and the top chips are just fucking
dry
corn chips.
Yeah, y'all need to stop that. Y'all too grown. Get it together.
Okay. Then Flamin' Hot Lime Doritos, love those.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan went through 3 bags one time. Like I'm talking about the big
bags.
Ones. Yeah, we were watching something and we went through 3 of them motherfuckers.
Crazy. That y'all
love that. That's 5. That's that's 5 right there. I'm gonna throw a wild card at you.
Okay.
Sun Chips, the Harvest Cheddar joints.
Yeah, you're crazy. But
those are great.
If it wasn't for Michelle Obama, I wouldn't even know that those existed.
Right, yeah. But those are great. I love I like those.
Right.
I don't know if it's a particular brand, but salt and vinegar chips.
Oh yeah.
I love salt and vinegar chips.
Right. The Lay's or the
I just say any kettle cooked one,
right.
I'm in for.
Right.
I always forget the brand name. We get them all the time. They're kettle cooked and we buy them at the grocery store. I know Miss Vicky's is the sandwich store one that you get at Subway and shit. But what is I remember the name, but they have 2 chips I really like: the salt and vinegar, and then they have a peppercini one. That one's great too.
That go crazy.
Yeah, so those are I'm at 8 chips now.
Wait, what'd you say it was? A what? Peppercini?
Yeah, here I'll
that's
try to
cheese, right?
No, it's when you order Papa John's, little peppers in there.
Yeah,
it's that flavor. Chip.
Oh, peppercini.
It's really good. Yeah,
I thought that shit was cheese this whole time. You know what I found out the other day while we were talking about food? So lemonade by Gucci Mane. When he say Shakira, I thought he was just naming a random chick's name that just so happened to be in the studio that day. But we bought some bananas and they're called Shakitas.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that. So I was like, yo, this nigga's a lyrical genius, bruh. Because bananas are yellow.
Yeah.
At least the skin is. I don't know what you would call the actual banana. What
it's
color?
Muted. Yeah.
Yeah, beige or some shit.
Yeah, this brand right here, Kettle brand potato chips. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Their salt and vinegar is fire, and then their peppercini ones are phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed away from the bags that said peppercini because I thought they were cheese.
Yeah.
Even though I do like cheese, flavored chips, I guess I just was like, nah, I'm good.
Okay. And then a recent addition was the Flamin' Hot Sour Cream and Cheddar, Sour Cream and Cheddar Ruffles.
Yeah,
with LeBron on them.
Yeah.
Those are hard body.
Can't eat too many of them though, because it is like a lot going on. But I do agree they are a good chip.
They're delicious.
They're a great chip. Is that your 10?
That's 9.
9. Okay.
So 10. Where would I round it out at? Let's see. I've given plenty Flamin' Hot.
Right.
Some flavored chips. Let's see.
Don't think too hard.
No, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a weird one for a lot of people. The dill pickle lays, I like those a lot too.
Oh yeah, you are a dill pickle ass nigga, man. Yeah, for sure.
I do like the pickle lays.
Dill pickle.
Now, honorable mentions, like I said, the extra Flamin' Hot, and then I like Pringles as well.
Pringles they gonna go stupid every time.
Yeah.
Pork rinds, easy off the rip.
Oh, that's a chip. Okay.
Is it?
You could count it. It's fine. That's this fucking start pork rind. This motherfucker is southern and shit.
Cracklings is something call them.
I
don't like cracklings.
You just want OG?
Hell no, they got to be the hot ones.
Barbecue
like
or something.
The hot ones. Like
just hot.
I can't do it.
Because I like salt and vinegar pork rinds.
Right. No, I ain't even.
So you talking about just like the hot flavor ones?
The hot flavor ones.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't tried to step out of that zone. Like that's all I would get.
You just like the rinds. You just say you don't like the cracklings.
Right. The cracklings are crazy. Like why would anybody eat those? That's ridiculous. They're too hard. And no, fuck that.
So just the rind. Okay.
Yeah. So classic Lays. You can't sleep on them. Like the
saying was you can't eat just one.
Yeah, classic Lays. Obviously anything with Chester on there is flaming hot. Just about anything.
He got the puffs right here.
They started going a little crazy, like with the ranch. It wasn't just ranch; it was like something else in ranch. I was like Chipotle ranch or some shit.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, nigga, chill out. The purple bag of Doritos. I don't know what they're like called though, like spicy something.
Oh yeah, okay.
Crazy.
Sweet and spicy, I think.
Sweet and spicy. Yeah. Niggas was shitting on those and I couldn't understand why. But you'll drive yourself crazy trying to figure out why other people are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I have one on my head that I think you'll have on your list. I'm just gonna see.
All right. Okay. Obviously Cool Ranch, like Dalton said, you can't go wrong. So the Flaming Hot Barbecue Ruffles with Jason Tatum on there. Magnifico.
These NBA chips are fire, to be honest.
These niggas going crazy in that Ruffles lab.
Except for Anthony Davis ones. Those are kind of boring.
Anthony Davis.
They're lime jalapeno.
Oh, yeah,
they smell really bad.
Yeah, I ain't even. Yeah, no. Shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I also do like the barbecue Lays. Like another
those
staple.
are the two classic ones.
Yeah. And the cheddar sour cream. Any Lays pretty much.
Basically, all the ones you eat at the pool.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, type shit.
On a field trip with a sandwich.
The barbecue. Oh, the Flaming Hot Lays go crazy too.
The new ones.
Because
they added the cheddar.
Yeah, I like the original. I think more because I ate the Flaming Hot cheddar one so much. More recent, like I do miss
just the OG recipe.
Yeah. Goddamn me. I don't know where I'm at, but I don't know. I think
you having trouble with chips, bro.
Because to be honest, I haven't been going too crazy. I'm watching my self in the mirror.
While he has a Flaming Hot Puffs right here.
I ain't eat them yet though.
Yeah,
I think I just got them to get them. No, I'm probably gonna eat them. Who am I? Who are you kidding? Crazy. I don't know. Because like you said, like there's like 4 different types of Flaming Hot Cheetos that I would like the puffs.
Yeah, so you're just putting all in one. Yeah,
yeah, it's hard
just
to
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
I can't
distinguish.
I'm tapping out. I can't think of anything else.
Takis, bro.
I'm not big on Takis.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna put Takis on there.
I tried them when they first came out, and I was like, But I'm a creature of habit. Like when everybody's like, these are better than hot Cheetos, I was like, niggas, everybody just relax.
Oh yeah, no, they're not that.
I mean, at the time they're crazy.
No, they're very crunchy. Yeah, because they're rolled.
And then they're usually seasoned nice. I hate that we're saying chips are seasoned because I feel like there's another term, but
they are seasoned.
They're seasoned, I guess. Powdered. I think powdered. Powdered would be more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you include all the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, your list will be 10. If you have like all the, because you have the puffs, the regular,
the black
extra
bag,
Flamin' Hot,
the extra Flamin' Hot goes so crazy, bro. I ain't even finna hold you. All right, give me another top 10.
That was, as you see, we're shooting from the hip today.
I do want to say that I saw that like all the Prodigy's discography was returned back to streaming.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
So I'm not finna lie and act like I was listening to Prodigy this whole time. Like a lot of people have been on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, y'all was not listening to Mobb Deep, bro. It's okay to like go back and figure it out because I've done it. I'll do it. But at the time when that nigga was like dropping these, bro, y'all were like 8. Y'all were probably younger than 8.
Right.
Y'all are
like,
not listening to HNIC, bro.
And look, before we go back to the list, like that's kind of how I discovered music.
Right.
When I was like, whenever I was in high school, that's when I found out a lot about all hip hop. Like, because the internet was more accessible. I was torrenting like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You remember I had like I could get like any album.
Right.
Like I know my iPod. I had a little iPod Classic, and I had like so much music on there.
Man, RIP to the iPod, man.
Yeah, it had so much shit on there. But basically, that's what I would do. I of course I knew who Mobb Deep was.
Of course.
But yeah, like he's in high school. I wasn't like I wasn't just like banging Mobb Deep.
Right.
So I remember Prodigy put out an album with The Alchemist, and then I got it. And I was like, oh, this shit fire. So what it made me do was go back and listen to the older stuff.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I did when I found out if I started listening to anybody. Like I did it with Gangstar.
Right.
I did it with fucking P Rock CL Smooth. I did fucking even UGK shit. I didn't listen to I'm from Texas. I didn't listen to every single album, but I went back and listened like super tight. And
I feel like for especially like our like era that we grew up in or whatever, like if it didn't have a video and it wasn't on TV, like we really, now you got parents that because like my parents weren't like they don't listen to rap. They know who Tupac is, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to figure this shit out on my own.
Same.
And well, not on my own because I did have older brothers. Like Vince was like Super 3-6 Mafia out at the time, and Alex was like more of the Houston, Texas music scene community. Right. But as far as like again, especially being from the South, and like if it wasn't Jay-Z, like I don't really know, or Ja Rule or DMX, like people who had music videos that were big at the time. Like
the only
I'm not going back and trying to figure out.
The only artist I remember like going from a kid up, like from the beginning.
Lil Bow Wow?
No.
Oh.
I actually didn't have a single Bow album.
Not one. Sleep.
Not one.
You sleep.
Was Outkast. My mom had their first album, and then I just remember listening, and we always had like their discography from the beginning. And then when I became aware enough, I started following them more.
Right.
And then Kanye, because Kanye came out when I was in middle school.
Yeah. Easy.
So like, I remember.
Yeah, man. Look, my mom will wear a song out. So sitting at the dock of the bay was something I heard religiously. Al Green was something that I heard religiously.
Yeah.
And I knew I wasn't paying attention. I just want y'all niggas to like quit faking the funk. Like I feel like y'all been fans of this nigga or these artists since y'all came out of the womb. Like that is so unrealistic.
Yeah,
to me.
Because it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then I hate when people like also be like, all you new fans, like
right, bro.
Why don't you want
suck my dick?
Why don't you want those people to gain new fans?
Yo, nah, I was watching speaking of that. So Tony Yayo's doing Vlad interviews right now.
Gross.
No, they are phenomenal. You need to watch these.
You know I don't like Tony Yayo.
But he's such a good like interviewee, especially with Vlad, because he's not gonna let Vlad like over talk him and shit. Like he's like, no, chill out. Let me tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But somehow, some way, no, Vlad asked, he was like, yo, why is like suck my dick such a, like, so disrespectful in New York? And like,
well, it's a disrespectful term in general.
Right. But he was like, he was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, niggas get killed over that shit and blah, blah, blah. So they brought this clip of Fat Joe, because Vlad asked Fat Joe that, like, why suck my dick? Because they were talking about the Fat Joe G-Unit beef or whatever.
Okay.
And then like Tony A gave it up to Joe. He was like, yo, like Joe, real nigga, like him and his dudes, like those, he said that beef and the beef with Jimmy Hinchman, like the two realest beefs they had. Like everything else was like, whatever, like they didn't care that whatever happened, but he was like, Joe, a real nigga. So Vlad was like, yeah, I did an interview with Joe and he was talking about the whole, Vlad had asked Joe, like, why I suck my dick. So Fat Joe was like, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. If I left this studio and the nigga told me to suck his dick in the hallway, I was stabbed. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy, bro.
See that?
But even like the Dipset versus the Locks, like Styles was like, we not inviting nobody to the Frank stand. And I didn't know what that term meant until I like thought about it. I was like, oh, he's saying like we not telling nobody to suck our dick. Like anything else goes but that, pretty much.
Right, okay.
And they did they threw that nigga bandana on the ground. That was grounds for something right there. But apparently not apparently, but suck my dick is very like,
yeah. And it's dog, Fat Joe's so fucking funny, bro.
He's the funniest person outside of like,
because he's serious.
No, yeah, he's dead serious.
And I know he means it. Like
him and Rick
you
Ross,
need 99. Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Bro, like him and Rick Ross are probably like top two funniest like
See,
rappers.
Ross is intentional though.
Oh yeah, he's very intentional.
And then but he is so fucking funny, bro.
Nah, hilarious. No, he just dropped another video. He
chopped more trees down?
No, he got a bison.
He got a bison.
Yeah, and he has
a whole buffalo.
Yeah, he named it Timbuktu. Hold on, where is that at? Where is it at? Hold on. Am I connected?
No, you can if you want.
Yeah, hold on, because I gotta go. This shit crazy, bro. I recorded it for one part.
And his voice is like perfect for narrating, bro.
He has a perfect voice.
Bro, he needs to, dog, we need to get him an Audible to read a book.
He didn't read his own?
I don't know, but I need him to.
No, I don't think he did. On that Hurricanes book, I don't think he did read.
I need him to narrate a book on Audible, because I can just imagine. And then he walked in.
Yeah. Type shit. Hold on.
Yeah, you're on.
Hold on. Where are my videos? He was like, you're lying. Where's this shit at? Oh, what's going on, man?
You failing me, man?
No matter at this point.
You're lying.
It's just how you say you lying. I was like, dog, I gotta record that because I gotta spin the block on somebody with that. I don't know why I didn't connect. Maybe connected to another one in another room or something. I don't know. But anyways, no, Fat Joe is 100% serious.
Yeah.
At all times. Speaking of which, too, so yesterday they were celebrating Biggie's 50th birthday.
Yeah.
And
I saw they had their own Metro cars and everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they did like a Twitter Spaces. Hov was there on there. Diddy, Fat Joe. What's that guy's name that does Genius? Mark, the Mark guy.
Oh, Mark Ronson.
Is that his name? Because I thought Mark Ronson was the one who made Uptown Funk.
Yeah, you might. I just know Mark.
It's Mark something. Anyways, He was hosting the Twitter Spaces. So like, they're sharing stories or whatever, and Mark had asked Hov like, what was so special to him about that Victory song, that they did, because Biggie wrote Diddy's part and everything. And it's crazy that Hov said that because I always thought that shit was tight too. Like, it's cool to do that. So like, while Diddy was rapping his verse, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as we here, we might as well shine again. And you hear Biggie like in the back, like, turn my mic up. And he's doing his arms, like he's getting ready to come in.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's just, Hov said it perfectly. He was like, it's the most creative, like free flowing shit ever. And the song was great, but it was like crazy. So then they asked Diddy, or Love, his name's Love now. They asked Love what does Love got to do with it, right? So he was like, in the Hypnotized video, that was the first time him and Big tried ecstasy.
Okay.
So they were like, yo, that's the reason why we was driving the car backwards and all that shit. But you really, like, when we were kids, you're not thinking about this shit, right? Like, it just looks cool. But then, like, the older you get, you look back at this shit and you're like, man, these niggas were living a life like that set the tone for everything that came after it. Like, that's something that Fat Joe and, well, Diddy said it about him and Hove. He was like, if it wasn't for Big, we would not be who we are today type shit. Like, and it's crazy to think about all the shit that they've done with their careers. Like, I know we joke about Diddy and not paying artists and all that other shit, and artists are still signing to him for some reason. I don't understand. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, it is crazy to think about, like, how much influence came from one person.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Because, like, whenever that, like, when Biggie was, like, popping off, like, that was, like, the transitional period.
Right. From, like, the Rakim and
yeah, like,
the
that shit. And then you had the West Coast bubbling, which is why Death Row was so important, regardless of the beef or whatever. But, like, that shit was coming up. But it was transitioning out of the phase that it was in, which was, like, the
more smooth, clean, clean image.
Yeah, like, or just like, I'm cool as fuck. Like,
right.
And I get a buck.
Right. And hyping your DJ up era.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, yeah. So, and this was like where, regardless of if you agree or not, like, where these motherfuckers were rapping.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not saying Cool G Rap can't rap.
Oh, no.
I'm not saying Rakim can't rap.
Oh, man, no. My favorite shit about fucking Rakim is Know the Ledge.
Yeah.
And there's a part, like, I don't know what he's saying, but he was like, time to get my juice back up. Niggas get smacked up. So. They know what I'm about. Knocking niggas off, knocking niggas out, shaking them up, faking them up. Like, that whole little scheme, every time I will start the song over.
Right.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this nigga was spazzing on that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, like, but these people got to study those people.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then so they got to flip it, and then rap became they kind of brought the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Into rap. Because I'm not saying people didn't have sauce, because, like, Rakim was fly as fuck.
Yeah, oh yeah. Come on, man.
Big Daddy Kane was fly as fuck.
They had Dapper Dan, bro.
Yeah.
With the drip.
Like, Big Daddy Kane was fly as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm talking
smooth
about
nigga.
the music had, like, this extra bounce to it that it didn't have.
Right.
Production levels went way higher.
Oh, yeah. I will definitely credit, like, you have to credit Diddy for, like, taking these disco records and knowing that Biggie is just gonna, like, crush these shits. You know what I'm saying?
On them hoes.
Like, crazy. Like,
because Biggie was, like, one of the smoothest motherfuckers of all time, bro.
Yeah.
Just if you listen to his interviews, the way he rapped, bro. He just was, like, effortless, bro.
Yeah, effortless.
Watching him rap on, like there's videos of him just rapping on the corner, like, it was just, like, easy.
Bro, that Diana Ross, More Money, More Problems, bro.
Yes.
Just the idea of, like, this nigga, like, you know, like Diddy said this on the live, like, he's a big black guy.
Yes.
But he was smooth and he dressed like how I dress. He was talking about, he even brought that up. He was like, Biggie went to Puff and was like, bro, I want to dress like you dress. But he ran into the problem of shit being too small because they don't make those cuts. So they had to, and shout out to Diddy for even doing this. He named the tailors that would, like, resize the shit for Biggie, which is, like, super important. Like, they are part of history too. Yeah. Like, they the reason why big guys could get fly today, because, you know, they saw the vision for Big and all that shit. So that was like listening to that live. Like, not usually. I only, to be honest, I only listen to him when Hove is involved, because Hove don't speak that often. And he's doing it on a public forum like Twitter, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was super dope. But yeah, man, the influence, crazy, bruh.
It's undeniable.
Undeniable, man.
That's why they're, like, the most important people. Like, Tupac, Biggie, all that whole era is, like, without that, like, it would have been. Yeah,
who knows? We would have been out here running amok.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Like, and then I think them kind of changing the sound also gave the South, a chance.
Yeah, because of that sample base. And
because they were like the big proponents of like Biggie fuck with people from the South, Jay-Z fuck with people from the South. I know Diddy did.
Right.
Diddy did Outkast's first video.
Yeah.
So like, without that stuff, like without them, like
the Midwest with the Bone Thugs,
it would have been super hard to make it happen. Like, because they literally thought we were idiots down here.
Right.
I don't know why, but they're just like, you can't rap because you're from the South, which is very odd.
Let me ask you a question since we're talking about like the importance, right? This question comes up time and time again. Who, as an artist from the South, was more important? Do you think Jeezy or Gucci?
Ooh.
You know my answer.
Yes. So, okay. If you want to, I think they both have different stamps.
Right.
So, if you want to talk about
it's Magneto, Professor X,
sort of, but like
Malcolm Martin Luther,
not that deep. Really, what it is Gucci Mane. I think the best way to describe Gucci is like influence is that he is the Atlanta Diddy.
Right.
So he birthed a lot more artists than Young Jeezy did.
Yes.
We wouldn't have Thug and all these other people without Gucci Mane. Being here. Like he literally would put people on the map. Like for real. Now what Jeezy did was because Gucci Mane had success, but Jeezy hit milestones,
he
right?
He was signed to Diddy and Hove at the same time.
And I mean, he had songs with Jay-Z, right? So like, and he could rap his ass off.
Okay.
So I think because he came out in him and Gucci, but they came out in the era where like the South was selling fucking records.
Yeah.
Like Jeezy was selling fucking records. Him, T.I., Ludacris were like doing fucking numbers, right? And then you have Gucci in the background just putting on for the fucking city and then getting all these people's name out and then doing this shit. Yeah, and he was in the fucking street for real.
So yeah, I think Gucci is like grassroots.
Yes.
But Jeezy revolutionized that thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like if you didn't have, but with the Jeezy, I will put a slash and say if you didn't have T.I. or Ludacris, that wouldn't be as a bigger thing because they were also elevating the shit too.
Right.
That's when that's when they were selling records. But Jeezy literally, when he came out, it was I don't know. You felt the shift, we're here to stay.
Yeah,
like,
tectonic plates moving,
and that's hard. That's crazy to say because Outkast is already here, right?
Right.
But Outkast is like a specific thing.
Yeah,
like, and they were accepted because they were like weird and different, and like they were rapping their ass off.
Yeah.
But when Jeezy came out, I'm like, bro, like you felt like you were in the shit.
It's
like,
crazy because I feel like Jeezy's run, like with Boys in the Hood and then his own stuff.
In his first 3 albums,
he was probably the most quotable artist at that time. It's taking too long to lock up. Everybody knows that.
And then his ad libs.
Yeah, his ad libs.
That was also something they brought back because you weren't thinking about that again. But him going, the ha-ha. You were doing all that. But yes, Boys in the Hood. That's where it started.
Right. And I feel like Jeezy, speaking of the ad libs, I feel like Jeezy was disrespected because niggas that didn't like that it was changing was saying like, I remember this specifically. His ad libs are the reason why he's selling records and da 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 da. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking insane?
But also, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
We're making like fun ass like records, and then like
they're still serious, but
and they knocking elements. They knocking, but like and like also if they're saying that, I'm like, bro, have you heard Trap or Die? Like, have you like tell me you listen to that and you're like, oh, it's because of ad libs,
right? No, there's no way. There's too much.
Have you heard the intro to his fucking album TM101?
Yeah, all his intros from all the TMs
that's what I'm saying. Like, like you're it's not the ad libs, bro.
No, it's not the ad libs.
but that elevates it for sure. It's just like Ross. If I didn't have in a Ross verse, I'd be like, what is this?
Yeah.
That's just part of Jeezy.
I'm glad Ross found his like style after Port of Miami because I went back and listened to that and it was a hard listen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it didn't age well, but also the beats were part of the product of the time.
Yeah,
right.
Cool and Dre were. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Them little horn. Yeah.
I went back and listened to Chevy Riding High because I thought that was like the craziest thing I've ever heard that time. Man, these niggas wore the fuck out them leads back in the day, boy. God damn. But I get it. That's you working with time. Yeah, you working with what you got.
That's why snap music was a thing. Because they were just making simple beats, but like, you know, it was just man, like what a fucking time, man.
What a time.
Like, but yeah, without Jeezy or Gucci, like that whole era would have just been dead in the water.
We wouldn't be here today.
For sure.
All right, let me ask you another question on the same accord. Same question, but Timbaland and the Neptunes. That's
Who's more important?
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you, because my answer.
That is, okay.
My answer switched up. My answer will switch up so many times because then I got to think about what they actually contribute.
Okay. That's a tough one.
Okay. Let me help. Who has the better records with Hov?
That's also a tough one.
All right, let me try to.
Okay, but the better records with Hov, because like, I guess it depends on personal taste. Because like, I like Dirt Off Your Shoulder.
Hate that beat.
But
the older I got.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. But when you listen to it a lot, you're like, okay, I'm kind of over it.
Right.
But I can listen to Blue Magic a billion times.
I can listen to Excuse Me Miss a million and one time. I can listen to like all this shit that.
The answer's the Neptunes, bro.
Okay,
but like I just don't want to discredit Timbaland anyway.
You can never do it.
Because like Timbaland literally had like an artist run, like Nelly Furtado, Aaliyah, Missy Elliott. Like you had
Justin
all these.
Timberlake.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because he like you took Justin Timberlake from a boy band and then popped him out and then put him in a space. You know.
Neptunes had a lot to do with that, though.
Yes, exactly.
More, I would say, but
I just Pharrell just means so much to me in the game that I can't just like. He is like the Neptunes are too important.
I will say this though,
and for you, Pharrell, Pusha T's here, bro.
Right? Come on. What's that right there?
Just hit allow.
Oh, you want me to do it? All right. All right. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Someone tried to what?
It's the same Apple ID, so they were trying to sign in somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And so since we're on, it was like, hey, you're on.
That Future Sex Love Sounds album, man, is. I was telling Joseph. I had a conversation with Joseph the other day. I ranked that album higher than like most rap albums I adore.
Yeah, you love that album.
Because I went and listened to Love Stone. And like when you really just listen to that record, bro, they have a kick and a tambourine and some strings. Everything else in that beat, these niggas made with their mouth.
Yes.
Like it is.
Timbaland loved to do that.
And Justin too. Yeah. Like that shit's crazy to me, man. Just like thinking outside of the box and like all that shit. Me personally, now today, and me and Miles will concur. Like Tim is kind of washed to me right now. Like he hasn't made anything since Untouchable that I feel like
just like
that, you know what I'm saying? But the shit that he did with Justin on that album, bro, will forever him, Danger Hands. Whoever else was involved with the production at that time, I know Danger Hands got overlooked a lot back then. I'm glad he's getting his flowers now, but
that album is incredible, man.
That's a great fucking album. So like when you have albums like that, and then you start to think about like, the Tim or Neptune's thing, it's like, damn, well shit. These niggas did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then obviously the shit with the Leah, revolutionary. Obviously, this shit with Missy, revolutionary, genuine. Like, come on, bro. Pony to this day. Pony will never die.
No, it shouldn't.
It will never, ever die.
It should never die.
Especially, like, at these, like, rodeo-esque. Like, if you got a mechanical bull in your establishment, Pony is being played. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they're both important. I just wanted to, like, I wanted to see you sweat a little bit.
No, it's just because I like, I love both of them. But, like, the Neptunes have just done so much.
They've done so much. Man, like, I got to think, too, like, even, like, Nelly Furtado's run, like,
Solid.
Promiscuous and the Say It Right. And man, nah, Tim's that guy, man. But yeah, I have to give it to. And if I have to answer the question of like, Pharrell, Tim, I mean like the Neptunes and Tim with Jay-Z, that's hard too. Cause like if I don't like Dirt Off Your Shoulder, for as much as I don't like that beat, I love the Jigga What. So
and
and
a lot of people don't like that song. Yeah.
Right. Oh my God. That's some of the best rapping Jay-Z's done, man.
Yeah. In a photo.
Like, come on, man. That second verse is so fucking crazy. On that record. Got a condo with them, but condos in the same place for the run. Like he was like
that was fast Jay-Z.
Yeah,
So,
and then you gotta think like Hov is so good, like he makes producers better. Like that's rare because usually the producers are like
elevating like.
But Hov elevated these niggas, so it's like shit.
And it's because they were like, we got to give him Jay-Z the best shit.
Yeah, the only time I ain't gonna say the only time, but like Kanye definitely elevated Hov on, Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's been a few times where, he got to just, but Kanye was such a force at that time. It was like he wasn't finna miss. Like all his ideas were like, and to this day too, Diet Coke is crazy. But anyways,
you mean Otis is crazy?
Otis is, that's just bonkers. But,
I don't think we'll ever see Jay-Z that happy again.
Oh, nah.
That boy was happy in that video, boy.
Bro, they reconstructed a fucking Maybach and made it into a fucking
medieval time vehicle.
Whatever the fuck. That shit crazy. I know this question comes up like time and time again, you know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, I was watching something. I was watching Better Call Saul. Okay. And it was, they do flashbacks in that show about, his times before or whatever. And like he was working in the mailroom at the law firm. His brother was like started or whatever. His brother was like, give him a job because he used to get in trouble a lot, like just working in the mailroom. So I guess they were doing what's your predictions for like the Oscars this year? So I guess so he was going by picking up people's like ballots or whatever, like something fun to do in the office or whatever. So he was like, so you think Al Pacino's gonna woo-ha his way to victory, right? So I know that's been like a staple in Al Pacino's career, but I never knew where that came from. It was like when he played the blonde lawyer in that movie. I just looked this shit up. He was a blonde lawyer, and the guy who played Robin in Batman and Robin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was the student. It was some shit like sexual assault thing or something that happened at school, at the college that he was attending. So I went through and I was like, because I never seen that movie. I wanted to get the name of the movie. I know somebody like listening knows. I definitely went and searched this shit. But I ain't never heard this nigga say woo-ha. So I went through this like whole compilation of like
the woo-ha compilation.
That, because he does it like in that's the movie he does it in. Where is this shit at? Oh, no.
Just go to his filmography.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to find like, because it says it in the, I don't remember watching that the other day. Okay.
He does grunt a lot.
Bro, it was Scent of a Woman. That was the movie.
Okay.
Scent of a Woman.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't either, but this is where the woo-ha started, man. So then I went through all his shit, you know what I'm saying? Like all his greatest hits. So I remember that conversation, we brought it up on the podcast. I think Ridge was here because, Ridge is like Al Pacino guy or whatever, and Robert De Niro or whatever. So they were talking about they didn't Robert De Niro and Al Pacino didn't shoot Heat together. They blah blah blah. This is the first time they've been on film, was like some Righteous Kill or some shit. But I was thinking about it, and obviously you like Al Pacino for different reasons, and you like Robert De Niro for different reasons.
Oh yeah.
But like, if you had to like
pick a better actor,
yeah,
is that what you're asking me to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you had to, you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with both of them, they're
tied to the hip forever.
Maybe, but they're also typecasted.
Oh yeah.
To like the same parts.
Right.
They're always in like a gangster film. they're always like aggressive. However, because they knock Al Pacino on is basically because he grunts and he's like,
Yeah.
Because in any given Sunday he basically yells the whole movie.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta get out of there, you know what I'm saying? But I love that movie, right? Yeah.
No, and Heat when that nigga was like, "Why did I get caught up with that bitch?" Is it because you got a great ass?
yeah.
And you got your head all the way up it.
Yeah.
Classic.
So that's what I'm saying.
Classic.
He gets, and in Ocean's 13, he's just like an asshole.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't even watch The Devil's Advocate the same anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit just fuck with me on a whole nother level. Bro.
Now, what Robert De Niro does, he has like this quiet intensity. He does it like, you want to fuck with me?
Yeah.
Like he does the quiet
Yeah.
shit. So they're like polar opposites.
Polar opposite.
In that shit. But see, with me acting, do I believe that he's this character? Two, you look at like mannerisms and stuff like, there's it goes further, like eye movements, like this they're blocking their spacing in the movie. I look at acting a lot different.
Homeboy that plays Gus in Breaking Bad. I don't know. I never know his name.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Phenomenal actor.
No, he's great. Esposito. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot myself when I.
Yeah, because you go get it. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
He was in Do the Right Thing. I mean.
Yeah. Yo, you stepped on my. Yeah. What's crazy? Hey, I got. Hold on. I got some grievances I need to get out. I got two.
Okay.
Excuse me. While we're talking about Do the Right Thing. So I don't know if you saw Spike Lee's new Nike commercial.
No, I didn't.
So it's him playing chess, obviously, and you know they got the spike thing where it zooms up and all that, and you floating and shit.
Yeah.
It's he's playing a young woman in chess in the park. You know what I'm saying? He's his character Mars or whatever. He got the hat on, all that shit. So basically, it's like old school versus new school, right? So he's telling her like, yo, you got Kobe, you got Jordan, you got this, you got that. Without this, it wouldn't be that. We got Bird, we got Magic. And she starts naming like, obviously, the younger people that are coming up, Naomi Osaka, whatever. And you got Serena, and you got these people, you know. I think actually Spike named Serena. So I'm looking at this commercial, and, you know, it's shot beautifully, and, you know, they're dramatizing it and shit. But I'm like, there's no way that people actually think, like, look, these newer people that are coming up, these sports people, great. Steph has revolutionized the game. I'm going to say that word a lot. I like that word. I've been watching a lot of First Take and ESPN.
Okay.
Like, they love that word. He's
Yes.
revolutionized the game. They love that. I've been watching a lot of that shit. But I'm like, there's no way y'all think, like, these niggas, like, really hold a candle to, like, what came before them, right? Like, we have to have this. That should be the conversation. Not that this young generation is that much better than the old or even that. It's like, without that, we would not be here, right? They'll do it in terms of like talking about Magic and Larry saving the NBA because it was drugged out and all the white and black thing, all this shit that was going on. If it was not for Magic and Larry Bird, like the NBA would not be what it is today, right? So we'll do it in that context. But when it comes to like old versus new, like the conversation Coy Leray or whatever had on the Breakfast Club, like Pusha T, like 58 years old. Like, why are you listening to him? Like, y'all should be listening to the young shit. But you're talking to adults that appreciate the young shit, but has to know like Pusha T still rapping at a high fucking level. So like,
he's not 58 either.
He's not 58. She said some random ass
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
But I just think that conversation is so wild because, like, come on, man. The seed, then the tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to have this to have that. Like, I don't. That's wild. So that was one of my grievances. My other one, if there's one thing I hate 50 Cent for, is him bringing the numbers into this shit. Because I don't even think we used to care. It was a talking point to say, oh, Jay-Z sold X amount of records the week after the towers fell or whatever the case may be. Like, people still want to go listen to music. But now it's like, yo, he only sold 15,000 in his first week. This shit's trash or whatever the case. Because Kendrick's numbers came back. and they were not as good as they have been, or whatever. So I'm like, is this?
He broke an Apple Music record though.
Yeah, but I'm like, so this means the music isn't good because he got 100,000 like less streams than he usually does. Like, I don't get what and 50 was the first person to start. He's talking about how bad Fat Joe's numbers were and da. He was the first person I remember bringing numbers into this shit. And now it's like an indictment on the artist. So much so that they're like, oh, well, now we need to have a different conversation about J. Cole because J. Cole's last album sold more than Kendrick's first week or whatever. And I'm like, wait, niggas not even listening to that shit anymore that I know of. So I'm like, I don't even understand this conversation that we're having either. Like, this shit's really wild to me. Like, this is Kendrick Lamar we're talking about. Like, and he still outsold more than, I mean, they said Donda sold more. Like, all these statistics and figures and shit. Like, just listen to the fucking music, bruh. Like, that shit doesn't really matter. Like, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Like, that's wild to me. That's really wild.
Yeah, I mean, if you let numbers dictate if you listen to something, that's on you.
That's crazy. I don't, even like, with everything, like the Oscars or the Grammys, like people talking about, oh, this is the lowest watched Oscars in the last 10 years, or even the playoffs. Like, people are saying like they're watching the playoffs more now than they have in the last like 8 years or some shit. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I was watching them then, like I'm watching them now. Like, I care, you know? I don't know. That shit wild. But anyways, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, you were like,
yeah, so I mean,
opposite.
if we're just, man. Okay, so strictly, I'm going to say Al Pacino.
My bad. I'm just trying to get my chips.
It kind of worked, but
yeah, I did.
I'm going to say Al Pacino, though.
Okay.
I've seen him in a greater amount of roles, like, that vary a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
he played the devil, man.
Yeah, he just has like a presence that, I mean, not that Robert De Niro doesn't have a presence, but like it can like change the scene a little bit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely. Is he one of my favorite actors? No, but I think he has some stuff that Robert De Niro doesn't have.
Has anybody moved up in or moved into your actor list that hadn't been there previously?
No, I don't think so. There's not really many new people though. It's mostly.
What about Jonathan Majors? He hadn't moved up for you, or
I like Jonathan Majors. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have enough body of works for me though. Okay. I mean, he did Harder They Fall.
Mm-hmm. Great film.
Lovecraft Country, and he's Kane the Conqueror. I think he will be great though.
As Kane?
I think I'm saying in general. Like I just need to see more bodies of work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, I don't think anybody jumped in anywhere. I mean, it's still because and there's all those people are still alive. Like Denzel's still here.
Well, I mean, you know, because every year somebody's coming out and they're, you know,
acting. Not really though. No, acting's not like music. Like you kind of see the same faces a lot. And I don't watch a lot of television, so I'm not seeing the television people, which is like a different type anyway. But and so the movies that are coming out, it's like people I've seen before. I haven't. Trying to think if there's like a performance, I'll be like, oh, that shit was crazy. But
yo, did you see that Everything Everywhere at Once?
No, I can't go to the movies, bro. I have a kid.
Oh, I thought it was streaming. No,
not yet. I want to watch it a lot because Michelle Yeoh's that chick.
I saw a clip from it today. I was like, yeah, I gotta watch that shit.
No, definitely, for sure. There's a part in that where they go to a universe where their fingers are hot dogs. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, no, she beat one of the like cops up with dildos.
Yeah, everybody said it's incredible. Like the reviews I watched, yeah. So I've actually been on like now you bring up like acting and stuff. I've actually been like on a binge of like watching shit since I'm at the house a lot now. So I've been watching just a bunch of shit. So a lot of foreign shit, but like I'm just watching like movies and like shit like that. So yeah, I don't think anybody's like jumped up to like those levels really from what I can think about.
You see the trailer for Obi-Wan?
Yeah, yeah.
You going to watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Got to. I mean,
they came back. Even the guy who played Vader, what's his name?
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen. Tom has not been polite to that young man, but he's a good guy. I like him.
He said his patience paid off because he said people used to be mean, but now they're like welcoming him back. Because perspective. The
guy, what's his name? The guy who plays Obi-Wan,
Ewan McGregor.
He said something. He said probably the smartest thing I've heard when it comes to people like bringing stuff back, right? When he was like, when these first 3 movies came out, we got shit, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, we got shitted on bad. But as time went on and the kids that we made those movies for grew up and started showing their appreciation for the first 3 or, those 3. And like, these shows are for them. And I was like, somebody gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we talked about this several times. Like, I love those 3 films because I do feel like they were made for that time, us, Obviously, do I like the fact that they're exploiting like Ghostbusters and like let these niggas rest. You know what I'm saying? Even Jurassic Park at this point.
Yeah, look, like that's what I was gonna say. Like that's why I'm gonna watch it, but I'm so tired of Star Wars just keep rehashing the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause fucking The Mandalorian, right? Mm-hmm. It's a good show. Mm-hmm. He goes to some different planets, but a lot of them are just desert planets.
Yeah.
And Tatooine. We keep going to Tatooine.
It's a space spaghetti western type.
Yeah, but they keep going to Tatooine, bro. It's just a fucking desert. It's not that interesting.
Yeah.
Then we get Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
All on Tatooine.
I definitely stopped watching Book of Boba Fett. Like, I got off of that.
This show is on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Can we let that shit rest, bro? Like, we don't it's in a whole galaxy. There's other stories you could tell. Like, there's Jedis that got hunted down. You can talk about that shit. Mm-hmm. You could talk about thousands of years later what the universe is like after that.
Right.
Because there was on Disney Plus, there was one called Star Wars Visions. It was like where they had anime directors make like little anime shorts.
One-offs.
Yeah. And those are great. Like, they had a lot of cool ideas in there about different shit.
Right.
And I was like, bro, do more shit like that.
Right. I wasn't into the Clone Wars cartoon show or whatever.
The CG one or the old like Samurai Jack guy one? Because the Samurai Jack guy artist made one back in the day.
What, Cartoon Network?
Yeah, but there were episodes like 10 minutes a piece.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I do.
So you're talking about the CG? Okay,
yeah. So I wasn't into it. Went back, started watching them because I didn't know if that shit was canon or not. Like, what was going on in between. You know what I'm saying?
That and Rebels are canon, yeah.
Once I found out it was canon, I was like, hell yeah, because obviously I feel like what Disney did to, these last 3 films were fucking abominations. It started off great. Like,
I like The Last Jedi.
The first one that they made, like the setup, I'm like, okay.
The Force Awakens?
Yeah, where we going?
I like The Last Jedi a lot.
We finna get another black Jedi.
They ruined that.
We finna figure out, like, everybody thought, oh, is she, like, whose kid is she? Why she have the Force? Like, that whole thing.
That's why in The Last Jedi, I like that they were just like, your parents were nobodies.
Yeah.
I like that because you don't have to be.
Yeah, like a part of the.
And then fucking J.J. Abrams just came in and was like, nope, everything, The Last Jedi was a lie.
Yeah.
She's the Emperor's daughter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or granddaughter. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Great. Like.
Yeah, it was a little.
Give us new people. Like,
give us new people. Give us new stories.
And then what they did with Kylo Ren, like, bro, come on. And why did they even kiss? Like, what was that about?
Yeah, they were in love, Dalton, or something.
Yeah, I don't like that one, but I like The Last Jedi a lot.
They could sure fuck some shit up, can't they?
There was because that whole battle in the throne room on Last Jedi was great. Where they fought the red. That shit was great. Yeah. But it's because they just keep holding on to the nostalgia. They won't let it go.
Well, I feel like they're, and I know you're not going to agree.
What?
But I watched this channel called Neurotic something. I can't even. But the guy, I ain't gonna talk about just because he has a whole issue with Phase 4. It's deep. Like he's going crazy on Phase 4. But he is saying like they're butchering like what came before, like making jokes out of like our favorite heroes and shit that we grew up with, and like to usher in these new people. And I feel like I have to agree. I'll tell you what, I feel like I don't know why they did this with like Dragon Ball Super, but like, you know, everybody's problem was like, why did you make Goku idiot?
So fucking dumb.
Yeah, like, so think about that with like all these other films that came out recently when they're like remakes and like our heroes are like dummies or idiots or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't like that shit. Male or female, it's not like a male generated thing. Like, but they haven't really like destroyed any women characters, I don't think. Like from the past moving forward, but
talking about from Marvel or what?
Just
in general.
In general, like that we're bringing stories back. I am interested to watch Top Gun though. I want to see like.
I heard it's great.
I want to see. I mean, it's Tom Cruise.
I don't have
that many misses.
Like. I'm too young to have an attachment to Top Gun.
Right.
Like I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But it looks cool. Like
it does look cool.
It looks beautifully shot, and I know the stunts are real.
And the old boy from I was trying to call the show Independent, but that's not the name of the show. Issa Rae show.
Yeah, he's in
he's in there.
Lawrence.
So, so shout out to him because you know I didn't know if we were gonna see him again. Or, you know, fade to
we
black
will.
Shit. I didn't know, bro.
Yeah, he'll be in a bunch of shit.
I didn't know.
He's a good looking guy. He's gonna be in a bunch of shit. You're gonna see him in a rom-com. He's gonna be in a bunch of shit.
I don't know if you saw. This is something recent on Twitter. We were upset about, and I'm like, bro, y'all please get a fucking life. Bronny's prom date. Did you see that?
Yes. However, his sister's post was hilarious.
No, that's just hilarious.
That picture is, but she is the funniest kid. Like, that little girl is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
and she's super cute, which makes it funnier.
She
she looked at the
like y'all see this shit.
Yeah,
y'all see how we was raised. But honestly, I mean. His date was she's cute. Like she was a cute white girl. Like I don't see the issue.
Also,
and Dr. Umar saying, "Yo, LeBron, I thought you was an activist." It's like, what is this?
Okay.
Oh boy,
bro. First off, they're like 17.
Yeah,
and then a second. Do you know the school he goes to?
No, I don't.
No, I'm saying everybody else. He goes to it's like a private school in fucking rich part of California.
Yeah.
What is he surrounded by?
He got that many options, unfortunately.
And then and also they were not even dating.
He probably was like, hey, you want to
I was like, hey, you want to go to prom?
Right.
And then, but that's what happens when you're high profile.
Oh yeah.
So like you're LeBron James' son, everything you do is gonna be under a microscope.
And you hoop.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm in an interracial couple. I can't really talk to it.
Oh yeah.
So, but I know there's people out there that are just like, don't date a white woman. I know that's like a real thing.
No, it's a real thing.
And I know there's women out there that are like, don't date a white man, and that's fine. If
I just don't like the thing where, you know, either one, they bring the other part down. Like black women that date white men don't have to talk shit about black men because they date a white man. Like you can date your white man and be happy, and vice versa for black men. Like, which is wild. That story about I think it was in Florida, the white girl killing the black guy they were dating, and so I know I had a session and there were some people there that knew his brother. So the conversation, they were, you know, I was like, bro, date a white woman, I don't care. But you do not have to go crazy on black women to like lift up this white woman or whatever.
Yeah, very much so, yes.
Because he was going crazy on Twitter. And, you know, RIP to that man. Like, regardless of his views or whatever, like, he should not have lost his life in that way. But, and that's that whole, like, we talked about with Kevin Samuels, when somebody dies, women attack the person or just, like, even the rappers like that, like, we smoking on who, whatever pack or whatever. That shit is like wild to me, bro. Because I did not grow up like that, like disrespecting. Like
life is so like Yeah, people like think life is just so.
Yeah.
And then it's like that until it affects them.
Oh yeah.
And then they're gonna.
Yeah.
But it's just and I mean we saw it a lot when COVID happened, right? When people were dying from COVID and complications from COVID, people were just like, "Well, should have got the." Bro, that's not the fucking point.
Right.
People are dying from this shit. That it's people like life is just not as precious anymore.
Yeah,
people,
man,
which is really weird.
And that shit's
people are celebrating deaths, which is a wild concept. Like it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, but leave kids alone, man. Let them go to the prom and
like
do what they gonna do.
It's prom, bro. It is what it is. I mean, who knows? Maybe she's a really nice girl. We don't know. We don't know anything about her.
All y'all saw was a picture.
You saw her. Oh, he was with a white woman. What if that wasn't even his date? That'd be hilarious. It was he would just take a picture with friends, and that was just
type shit.
It is what it is. LeBron doesn't have a problem with it. That's his parent, so I don't have a problem with it. That's it. If his parents don't have a problem with it, ain't no reason for us to have a problem with it.
And shit gonna go
on. I mean,
so on and so forth.
It shouldn't be a discussion, but it only is because it's LeBron's son.
Yeah.
If it was like Joseph from down the street, they'd be like, it's prom, whatever.
Yeah.
But since it's because it's LeBron's son, it has to be this way.
Where we at on time?
1 hour, 10 minutes.
Because I really have to pee. I don't want to just leave you in here to fend for yourself. That's the worst part of doing the podcast. Like when you get up and leave, I don't know what to do. I don't know if you listened to the last episode.
I was doing my hands.
Right, type shit. I was like,
I was going to get my son.
Yeah, and taking them back. You did twice. That shit hard.
Taking them back, all I did was hand it to her. My wife.
I don't want to hear that. It was still it felt like forever in front of that camera and not knowing what to say. And that shit weird. Anyways, it goes without saying that our prayers and condolences go out to those victims of that Buffalo shooting. Yeah. That happened last week, I believe. Crazy shit. I mean, at this point, you're living under a rock if you don't know about that. And
it's another mass shooting.
Yeah, it's targeted. Obviously, it was a hate crime. Fuck Tucker Carlson or whatever the fuck his name is. Asking what is a hate crime? What is a hate crime? Like, bro, you don't do.
He is an idiot. Though.
Don't spew this propaganda, bro. Like, don't play with these people's lives. Don't play in these like, don't do that, bro. Like, this nigga, he's not nigga. This guy had nigger wrote at the end of the barrel of his gun. Like, that's a hate. That's hate.
I mean, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, rest in peace, condolences to those people's families. Pray for the city of is Buffalo a city or it's
a city? It's a city in New York.
I dropped out of school. All right, I started selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Go use the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, this is your way of saying you need to reset. I gotta pee. I ain't
you're getting delirious out here.
Nah, I'm shaking. It's hot too. I don't know why I wore this Bill Cosby.
I was wondering, it's hot outside, boy. Motherfucker got a whole sweater on right now. All right, it's just me. He's gonna go to his bathroom. I'm gonna give him 5 to 7 minutes. Let's see how long he takes. But we kind of got off our top 10 thing. Let me think of a top 10 while I'm waiting for him. We did top 10. He had a nasty one. I did chips. Then we talked about artists. Let me think. Because I don't want to just talk about my son. That's all I want to do lately is talk about my newborn son. Because that's all I'm doing is watching him. So everything he does is amazing to me. Let me just talk about his playoff shit. So basketball. Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. I think the Boston Heat one's gonna be a really good one. That's just I think is a good rivalry for years to come. Jason Tatum is balling out of his mind. JB, of course, is crazy in the playoffs always. Jimmy Butler is the fucking man. And in the West, I'm surprised the Mavericks made it this far. I'm from here. I did not expect them to even reach the Western Conference Finals. I thought they were going to get bounced in the first round, but they made it here. I'm surprised as far as, but I don't see them getting past Golden State, especially since last night. Last night they were up by 19, and they fucked it up, and they lost by like plus 10. Like because no lead is safe with Golden State. They can catch fire, and that'll be it. I think that I know we were down 0-2 against Phoenix, and we came back and won. I don't see that happening against Golden State. I just don't. Do I think we're going to get swept? No, I don't think they're going to get swept. 5 or 6 at the most. Oh, Chris is calling me. We'll see. Yes, Chris. 0110 star. There we go. He's in. He's back. But yeah, I don't. 5 or 6 at the most. I just can't see them doing it. If they do pull it off, they're not going to win a championship. Yeah, I'm just started talking about basketball because I was just like, it's just sickening. But yeah, if they by chance somehow scrape by Golden State, they're not winning the finals. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, man.
There's always so much luck.
I love playoff basketball though.
Oh, I love it.
I think everybody does. I mean, I'll catch a couple regular season games, but it don't matter till we hit that playoffs, baby.
That's what I like about basketball is because you have random shit like this, like the Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
Football, shit doesn't happen.
Right.
Like, cause like when a team is loaded in football, it's pretty much a done deal.
I was watching. I think JJ Redick is my favorite.
Because he was a fucking great player.
Yeah,
and
he knows what the fuck he's
talking
not
about. A fucking idiot like Patrick Beverly.
Right. Oh no, Patrick Beverly set the world on fire though with those interviews.
Fucking idiot.
He said, when you in practice, you walk around the cone. What the cone do? You stay there, right? He's a cone. But anyways, JJ Redick. They asked, like, is the Phoenix Suns, like, do they have another chance next year? And I think he said no. Or no, it wasn't. Who was it? I forgot who I was watching. It was it's the other white boy with the hair that didn't have hair before. That loves LeBron. Married to a black woman. Nick Wright.
Oh, okay.
Nick Wright. He cool. He cool. I feel like sometimes he's, like, too sure of himself, and it can come off as, like,
that's all analysts, though.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, though. Like, I don't like that. But anyways, he was like, Phoenix is over. Chris Paul going to be 39 next year. Like, just, he said they had a window and the window closed. Mm-hmm. Do you agree? Or you think it's still they're still a good enough team?
It depends on what happens this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have some if their center DeAndre Ayton's a free agent. If he leaves, their window is closed for now. But Devin Booker's still young enough where but I got to see the free agency. Yeah. I don't shut any window until but I don't see it happening.
Right.
But especially with the West and then
if Miami does not beat Boston, what do you think they need to do in the offseason to get over those
Miami?
Yeah. Those type of obstacles.
Well, anything like that, you just got to add more firepower, really. Because teams are built different ways, right? So the Celtics are built for defense. And then they have 2 main scorers, Jason and Jalen. Then if you get other people scoring, then it's just all the more better, right?
Onslaught, yeah.
Now, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have Golden State, which is built for just they can score 140 points and call it a day.
Right.
They're all offense. And then you have teams that are built for speed, like Phoenix was built for speed. Miami is a very balanced team. I don't know, because I think Kyle Lowry was a great choice for them. People always want to play in Miami. I don't think they ever have any problem getting people to talk to them because Miami, New York, and LA are always the big markets for people.
Right.
Because people are all basic. They all want to live in the same place, no matter what they say.
Right.
And if you got money, you want to live in those 3 places: New York, Miami, LA. which means you're just going to waste more money, but whatever. So they'll probably add another role player or something like that. JB's not leaving. He wanted to be there.
Yeah.
Victor will be more healthy next year. But
Bam.
I think they can get past Celtics, but they got to bring it every game.
Yeah.
But if the Celtics make the finals, you could book it, stamp it.
Right.
They'll win.
Against who?
I think Boston can win the whole thing.
Over Golden State?
I think they can. Defense, they are the best defensive team. Defense wins championships.
What defense gonna do? You can pull up from the other side of the court, though.
Yeah, but if they have to be on fire all game for that to be.
Yeah.
Because Mavericks were trying to limit that in the beginning, but then they started scoring in the paint, and it was stupid. Like, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But I would like to see Golden State win the whole thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Just to be like, we back, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And because Clay and everybody. So, and because I want a West Coast team to win. a Western Conference team to win.
Right.
So, because the Eastern Conference has been having a kind of a field day lately.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, well, the question is, what can Dallas do? Because I can tell you what they need.
What they need.
They need a center,
mm-hmm.
and they need a secondary scorer. Because the offense runs through Luka, which it should, but what if what you gonna do when that well dries up? You know,
right? Like he was playing with the flu game too, so they didn't stop him from getting 40 piece or something.
He be drop buckets, but he's the only one dropping buckets.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he dropped 40, another person dropped 30, that's a good game. You know, so and then in the center to swat them motherfuckers out the way.
Yeah.
Because they don't really have a presence down there. They don't be really getting rebounds like that. So
Steph got crazy rebounds. Yeah.
Yeah, Steph is he's not even near the tallest person on the floor. It's crazy, but yeah. But
see, if Boston goes to the finals, they're winning.
I think so. They're built for that.
Yeah.
The only thing that would cause them to lose is because they've never been there. That team themselves. Because if Golden State goes, they've been there plenty of times.
Yeah.
They know how I feel.
Yeah.
They know what it does to win. So that's what I'm saying. But I would like to see. I would like to see Golden State win.
Yeah.
I would like to see. However, like I told you in the car, I'm just glad the 76ers didn't make it.
Right.
I do not like that team. I actually don't like any Philadelphia team, to be honest. The Eagles are obnoxious. It's just.
That Philly pride, man.
Yeah, look, it's one thing to be excited about your team, right?
Blame Rocky Balboa.
It's one thing to be excited about your team.
Right. But
they're always excited about regular season success, which boggles my mind.
Right.
It boggles, they're just we have the best. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Fly, Eagle, fly.
What have you done in the playoffs, bruh? Yeah. Y'all get bounced every time. Y'all mad because Joel didn't win the MVP.
Yeah.
They mad.
Yeah.
A dude at work asked me the question. He's like, who thinks he'll win? He thought Joel's going to win. I was like, bro, he's not going to win. Do you know how I know? Because how does the MVP win? Because the media and coaches vote for that shit. These motherfuckers don't like him. They're not going to vote for him, bruh.
Right.
Of course, there's going to be some people that vote for him. I'm talking about overall, though, number-wise, he's not going to get the majority votes.
Right.
I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Right.
How do you think Steve Nash won MVPs? You know what I'm saying? That shit is voted for. He won an MVP over Kobe Bryant. Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Who was, after we watched the game the other night, that show came on where Chuck was talking about his 10 people on his Mount Rushmore or whatever.
Okay.
And they were talking about somebody, and Ryan was like, if you want to hear some bullshit, this guy won MVP twice without making the fuck. I gotta ask him.
He won MVP without going to All-Star game?
Or he wasn't
All-Star?
all
NBA?
Yeah. I forgot who it was though. It wasn't Chuck or nobody. I gotta ask Ryan because he was very.
Well, Chuck is the ringless wonder, man.
Yeah, I know.
Partially his fault though.
Why?
He went to stupid destinations.
Oh. Yo. You're kind of on the podcast, kind of not. My phone's not on the Bluetooth, but we're talking about basketball, and I couldn't remember what you said about when we were watching that shit with Chuck, and he was like, you said some player won like MVP without being all American, all star,
All NBA,
all NBA. Who was it? Bill Russell.
Oh yeah, okay,
yeah. Okay, yeah. That's all I wanted to know,
okay.
Playboy. All right.
Okay. Well, okay. Bill Russell gets a pass because he was in the racist NBA.
Oh yeah.
He has 11 championships.
Yeah.
So
wait, that's what I was confused about because I was trying to look like, does he have 11 rings that he played for and won, or as a coach, or did they combine all that?
I think he has 11 as a player.
Yeah, because I saw he won some rings as a coach, and I didn't know if they were counting that towards his. I think they count that towards his 11 though.
Oh, they might, but I just know he has 11 rings.
Yeah,
and that's all I care about.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
he was in the racist NBA, so I could see why he probably wasn't voted into All NBA.
Right. Wait, drop a bomb. I meant to drop the bomb.
If you want to be real, say if you're in those times and all the people voting for you are white, they were probably like, no, I think Pat Riley's better. Like, you need to say, like, fuck out of here.
Right.
Bill Russell dunking on these motherfuckers, just like Julius Erving fucking
Dr. J, man.
was making them motherfuckers bitches out there.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. J.
Yeah, I mean, but but back to that shit. I'm just gonna go, and I was telling you. So there's players that I know will never win a ring.
Who? Give me some.
James Harden is one. Okay. I don't care what anybody tells me. Okay. Great player, amazing scorer, amazing talent. But he's shown us for years and years he ain't built for the playoffs, baby. He ain't built for that.
He's not built for it.
He folds every time.
Chris Paul
window shut. He made it once.
Russell Westbrook.
Never gonna win.
DeAndre Jordan. Has he won one? Was he on the Lakers that year?
Was he? I don't know if he got a consolation ring. I don't know, but I don't know, bro.
Okay. All right, let's say he didn't. Will he?
He could probably squeeze in get a consolation ring.
Right.
Because he'd probably be like, I got on the tee, bro.
Right. Give me somebody else.
I'm talking about high profile players, bro. People that get like those 2-way contracts. Right. Carmelo will not win a ring.
Yikes. Who else you got, man? I don't know.
Let me say it. Let me go with younger. The younger people, because these people are all like really close to retiring.
Right.
But if he doesn't leave, he will not win a ring.
Who?
Damian Lillard.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with Bradley Beal. If he doesn't leave, he will not win a ring.
Mm-hmm. Bradley Beal. Oh yeah. Okay.
Washington.
Yeah. That's a white man's name. So I was thinking about a white player.
So if those players don't leave, they won't win a ring.
Devin Booker.
I think Devin Booker will win one. Wow. Because I think he has such a competitive mindset that if Phoenix starts downsliding, he gonna bounce.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a winner. He likes to win.
Yeah.
Because he was with them at the bottom when they were like the worst team in the NBA. So now he was always their best player. Now that they've reached those heights, he ain't gonna let himself slide back down, bro.
Right.
He's like, I've been to the bottom. I ain't going back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
And he's young still because he came to the NBA. He was 18, 19.
Yeah.
He was the youngest player in the NBA when he was there. Mm-hmm. So like, I think he'll win one. But shit, if we being real, Luka might not either.
Yo.
And I'm a Dallas guy.
Yeah.
But
watch Dallas upset, go to the finals, win.
Yo, I mean,
they gonna tear this fucking city up, bruh.
I'll be happy for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I want him to win, but I'm saying if Dallas can get stale because no one wants to come here. Hopefully, Luka can bring in talent. If we get more talent, I think Dallas can make it pop off.
Right.
Like if you give him a center, then we having a conversation. I'm talking about if they go for DeAndre Ayton or somebody big name,
right?
Then we having a conversation.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm saying as I see it right now.
Yeah.
Because the landscape hasn't changed that much. Let's be honest. Giannis is the man over here. Mm-hmm. The Heat's always good. Mm-hmm. Boston is now entering the chat. Mm-hmm. Golden State's always going to be Golden State.
Let me ask you a question. I already know the answer. If LeBron didn't leave the East, and it's the same Giannis, who's making it out of the East?
I mean, they probably still would have, honestly.
Giannis or LeBron?
Yeah, Giannis probably still would have.
That's crazy.
Giannis is still Giannis, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But LeBron, LeBron's LeBron too.
But D-Wade retired. Like, he would just be by himself again. Yeah. It would not be any different.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, if it was like the Heat with, like, Jimmy Butler and shit, that would be a different conversation.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a different conversation.
I don't think.
But if he stayed in Cleveland, absolutely not.
I don't think LeBron's played with anybody who plays with more intent than Jimmy. Like, intensity, like.
That would have been a wild combo.
Bro, that would have been like the greatest 1-2. I wouldn't say the greatest 1-2 punch because, Shaq and Kobe, obviously. But.
See, that combo was unfair because you had size and scoring ability. It's great.
Right. But.
Because ain't nobody bigger than Shaq.
Yeah. Jimmy and LeBron being on the same team would have been insane, bro.
That would have
If Jimmy was playing at the level that he's been playing, you say he's been playing like that since Chicago.
He'd been balling. Jimmy buckets, man.
Yeah.
But
Jimmy's such a competitor, though. He probably wouldn't even do no bullshit like that, though.
Man, that would have been nasty. I'm thinking about it now. That would have been some nasty shit, boy. If he transitioned from D-Wade to Jimmy Butler, bro, oh, my God. God, that would have been a scoring nightmare. They might have got 82-0. I don't know. I don't know.
Because Jimmy tough, man. I was selling on money when they was playing. Who did Miami play before Boston?
76ers, I believe.
I don't know. No, it was somebody. I don't know.
No, it had because Boston played the Bucks, so it had to be 76ers.
Okay, well, I was like, man, these niggas playing grown man basketball, bro. Like they play grown man basketball,
and it could not be said enough. Eric Spoelstra is an amazing coach.
He's a great coach.
He's an amazing coach. Now that Popovich is retiring, he's the best coach in the league.
Dalton dropping the fucking bomb. Come on,
nigga. He is the best coach in the league.
And you got my man in the high rise looking down like the Emperor from Star Wars. Pat Riley? My nigga arms folded.
He looked like a Sith Lord, bro. Always.
Pathetic. That's all I think about. He's saying up there, pathetic.
Yeah.
Man, my man Adrian, I told you, the guy who plays Pat Riley on the show.
Oh, yeah.
They need to give him his own show, bro, because he's killing that role, bro. He killed that. Looked like him. I'm sure they had the same temperament, all that.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have any more basketball hot takes, but people really probably don't take me that serious anyway.
Well, nigga, you the white wonder from the three. You remember how we used to play? We used to get out there, Tyree, nigga.
That's all I do is shoot, though.
Shoot the three.
I'm a shooter, bro.
Shoot it.
I am JJ Redick. Right. That's all I do. I sit in the corner. You show me the ball.
Shoot the three.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot the J.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. These next couple of years are gonna be interesting because we're all our players are winding out. They're all leaving sporadically. So
yeah.
When LeBron leaves, it's gonna be a wild time.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what that landscape gonna look like.
Crazy.
Draymond has gray in his beard right now. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna look at soon.
For real.
Because I think when that happens though, it's gonna be a random assortment. Like it's gonna be super random. Yeah. Like you're gonna be like, yo, you're gonna be like, this team is like really fucking good now. Yeah, like it's gonna be fucking random.
It's gonna be
because we got Luka and Trae Young, John Morant. Memphis is gonna be here for a while.
Yeah,
so
Memphis crazy.
Like Memphis took it to them boys.
Yeah.
Without John Morant, they dropped 50 on them boys.
Yeah.
So if that team gets any better, that team gonna be scary because they're young.
Yeah.
That means they're here to stay.
Yeah.
Now that team needs to learn how to keep them together though.
Mm-hmm. The organization.
They need to get that money situation right.
Yeah.
So make sure to keep them boys together. Because if they lose John Morant, that's going to be crazy, boy. Don't lose that boy. Pay him whatever he want. Get him whatever deal he need. If he want 3 Maseratis, give it to him.
$150 million, nigga. Give it to him.
Or I'ma quit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He gonna get supermax all day.
150 million is a lot.
When his contract's up to get extended,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be the highest paid player for like a week. Watch, because that's what happens. You get like the player, right, and then they pay him, and that makes the benchmark go up for other players. So he'll be like the highest paid player for like a week. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Steph's the highest paid right now. I think.
Still.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not out. He deserves every penny though.
Yeah.
Pay him whatever he wants.
Yeah, that boy good. That boy good.
What I would like to see, just before like it winds down, him and his brother to play on the same team. I would love that.
Oh yeah, that'd be hard. That'd be hard.
I know Seth probably be like, nah, fuck that. But
Yeah.
I would like that though.
Yeah.
Because he's been balling too.
Yeah.
He was the only person in that series that was actually taking it serious.
Yeah.
Them boys didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Them boys wanted a vacation. They were like, we're tired of Kyrie. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this shit.
It was a shit show.
The
bro.
fucking GM was like, we need people here all times, not part time.
Right.
You know who you're talking about.
Right. And Nike took away his deal.
Yeah.
His deal's over.
Yeah.
I think they said they're giving it to Booker. Forgot who's getting it. Like who's coming in as they're phasing him out. I think it was Devin Booker. I'm not sure. But at any rate, these finals are something to watch, man. So
Yeah, either way, it's been entertaining. It's going to be entertaining. I mean, we'll see who wins. Yeah, I just don't see Mavericks doing it. But if they do, hey, great. I just don't see it happening. Don't expect another 0-2 hole miracle from these boys against Golden State.
No.
They know how to feel. They know how to get there, get the job done.
Get the job done.
But if the Celtics win, hey, that's crazy. Jason Tatum is a baller, bro. It is what it is. They got to get past Miami, though. That's going to be a good series. Game 7.
You think it's going 7 games?
For sure, 100%. Yes.
I hope you're right. Because I'm telling you, that looked like a different team that was playing the other day.
It happened. They did the same thing, like I said, to Milwaukee. And they made it. They went to Game 7 without Chris Middleton, bro.
Yeah.
Their second best player.
Yeah.
So like that was all the strength of Giannis by himself.
Yeah.
Miami has a lot of role players. They can make it happen.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna be on Jimmy Butler. Ain't gonna be the reason why. I can tell you that much.
Oh no, facts.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So, I mean, yeah, but I don't think I have any other shit to do.
As Pocahontas' daddy said, these white men are dangerous. Or evil, whichever one he said. Was it dangerous or
dangerous,
evil?
I think.
Yeah, these white men are dangerous.
No,
he said evil. He said evil. These
he?
white men are evil.
I thought he said the white men are dangerous.
They both.
Looking directly at me.
Because I was my brain was cooking up the next line. Well, Shannon say capital BOAF, both.
Yeah.
Or he said AU, or he spelled it weird. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. I ain't got nothing else. This episode I was stressing y'all. I didn't know what the fuck was finna come here and talk about. I'm glad we found our role. You know what I'm saying?
About whatever.
We was gelling today. I like that shit. So yeah. We might have next episode. We might have not next episode, but the episode after that.
Yeah, well, we could have a big episode, like a big one.
Yeah,
lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, multiverse of madness episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
37 Chris's.
Yeah,
but
can you handle that?
And only one can drive. And Dr. Strange, when he's like, "Hey, in what universe do they drive? Only one."
Bring that one to this one, because I'm telling you
so
right now,
drive you around.
That's gonna take my pussy right from here to here.
From 1 to 2.
Type shit. But yeah, we're gonna plan some shit in the car on the way home to spruce it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe we'll like try like Philly cheesesteaks from all the Philly cheesesteaks place around here or something.
That sounds like my stomach's gonna hurt if we do that.
Yeah.
And not everybody's Philly's good.
Not everybody's Philly's good. We got to do something.
Okay.
Like we got to do some like taste testing shit. But
we want to do something live on here.
Yeah.
In the moment. Okay.
Yeah, but probably do it at your house because you got the table and shit. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we did at Katie's. Probably do something like that again. Yeah. I want to do the hot ones too, but I want to do it with wings, and I want them to be cooked in the thing. Like I don't want to dip.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want to.
I know, make it
one salsa piece. Like that's a lot of work for that.
That is a lot of work. shit. Not really. Cook 20 wings.
Yeah, you just gotta toss them easily.
Yeah.
One by one.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm hungry and I'm sleepy, y'all. So we gonna see y'all next week.
All right.